Potemkin Buster is already plenty strong in Strive. A fast, armored command grab that has good range and deals a lot of damage has caused many a riot among Strive players. But what if I told you it used to be stronger? Old Pot Buster may not have done as much damage as Strive's Buster, but most everything else around it is much better. In +R and Exerd, Pot Buster is even faster. In Strive, Buster is a 5-frame move. In Old Guilty Gear, Buster is a 3-frame move. This makes it one of the fastest moves in the game, along with Soul 5K and Chip 5P. This allows for excellent punishes that most other characters can't even dream of getting. And then you add in instant blocking, which lets you make moves even more minus or create gaps in block strings. And you've got an extremely annoying tool to deal with on defense. For example, normally there's only a 1-frame gap between Elfelt's Far Slash and 2H. But if you IB the Far Slash...
No, please, have mercy!
Of course, I can't talk about defensive Pot Buster without mentioning Pot's old backdash. Pot's old backdash is insanely invulnerable, allowing him to dodge all sorts of things. And once they whiff through your backdash... And the best part about defensive Pot Buster? You can't counter hit it. Even if you do manage to dodge it, there's no counter hit recovery. The sheer range of the old Buster is also pretty ridiculous. Now, Pot can grab from pretty far away using Kara Buster and Strive, but in Old Guilty Gear, Pot didn't need Kara Buster. He couldn't Kara anyways, but that's besides the point. See, in Strive, Pot Buster's range grows over the active frames, so it's not at max range at the beginning. But in Old Guilty Gear, Pot Buster is at its maximum range right at frame 3. This can lead to some funny instances where you'll just right into his hands. Well, funny to the Pot player at least.
Oh, come on!
Now, Buster doesn't have armor in the old games, but what it does have is an extremely generous low crush hitbox. Most characters try and mash out of pressure with a 2P or a 2K, but unless your 2P or 2K hits high enough, Pot just goes right through it and grabs you. Not to mention, on top of being throw invuln, Pot is fully invincible on the frame Buster goes active. So you can forget about trying to mash out of Potemkin's tick throws. Usually. Also, this leads to a really funny interaction with Sin's DP and Exerd. Once you land a Pot Buster,
this is where the fun begins.
Landing a Pot Buster gives you a guaranteed safe jump, which means the opponent cannot reversal on wake up unless they want to die. And then you land another Buster, and another one, and again, and again, and again, and you get the point. Unlike in Strive, Pot can't spend meter post-Buster to combo mid-screen and +R, and while you can in Exerd, it's usually not very good. But who cares? Meterless corner combos! Yes, Pot gets meterless corner combos post-Buster, and they hurt. And in Exerd, if you have the proper meter and right risk, you can just straight up stun them and then kill them. Does all of this mean Strive's Buster is horribly outclassed by its predecessor? Oh hell no! Strive Buster gives a ton of meter, and Strive's RC system allows for some scary jump scare busters. Not to mention that blocking a Garuda forces you to guess on a strike or throw. Also, being able to kill the entire cast in 3 busters is nothing to sneeze at. But it's funny to think that despite all that Strive's Buster can do, Old Buster was even stronger. So just remember, Strive players, it could always be worse. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe.